Thousands of women are using two words on social media to identify themselves as survivors of sexual harassment and assault today. It's hashtag MeToo.
The MeToo movement.
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 What I call the MeToo flu.
The MeToo movement just exploded and caused all sorts of attention to be placed on things that were kind of kept undercover. 80% of the people who are victims never reported. So no one knew it happened. And so this was, I think, an opportunity for women to say, hey, this happened to me too. We're in the process of making some changes in the world and in the workplace about sexual harassment. But we have to recognize that change is not linear. It's not all going to be constant improvement. There are going to be some hiccups along the way and some backlash. The MeToo movement can't last. If history has taught us anything, it is that powerful people never give away their power without a fight. It's only a matter of time before the backlash hits. And that's what got me interested, was most of the conversations about hashtag MeToo were about, wow, women, look at us, we're strong, we're lashing out, we're gonna stand up for ourselves. And nobody was thinking about, well, what might the unintended consequences of this be? So we set out to do a study of a number of things, and one of them was, do people think there may be some negative outcomes of this hashtag MeToo movement? In 196 countries, you can Google hashtag MeToo and get reports about sexual harassment. You pull up a lot of things. If you Google hashtag MeToo backlash, you get more. 63% of our surveyed women said they had been sexually harassed. And while incidences of this may decline and men may be more careful and women may be more willing to speak up, are women going to be excluded from things because there's a threat that the harassment could take place? We have to have a real policy of intolerance. One of the things that I think companies and organizations can do is start getting people to pay attention to what's going on around them. So for example, the University of Houston just had a major training effort for all employees that said, if you see any kind of abuse happening, whatever kind of abuse it is, whether it's hostility, whether it's incivility, whether it's harassment, it's your obligation to report that. And if you look the other way, you're complicit and you're allowing this behavior to continue. I think awareness is a really critical first step. How much of this is going on, being mindful of it, getting coworkers to be mindful of it. But there's got to be follow through. If there are no consequences for bad behavior, it doesn't change.